Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with our completely incapable team. We keep killing everybody and starting big fights without me really trying. But that's the way D&D goes, I guess. Let's lockpick it. Dang, that's a tough one. Okay. What do we have in? 250. Not bad. Last time we killed the paladin because she aggroed. Didn't want to do that. Apparently we cannot revivify her because she was never a companion for us. So, what are we going to do now? We are going to put this hat on, disguise ourselves as a little gnome, go through here. We saw that there's nobody here, but there's a few perception checks that we need to try on this character.
Looks like all those moon plates can be turned.
Okay. Failed. Dang it. They can be turned to what? Do I wish to play around with this? Let's see what'll happen. Okay, so only this one has these. Come here, I want to get a better look. Okay, so that one has the owl, this one has a statue, this one has a statue. Not sure what the trick is here. Let's get all the empties in here. Looks like we won't be able to get all the empties. Okay, let's get no empties. Okay, so the intersection in the middle has no empties. All the intersections are filled. That didn't do anything. Okay, well that sucks. Alright, let's just leave. We can always come back here later. Yeah. Let's dispel that. Let's put our normal hat on. Let's go into group mode. And I don't know if going outside is going to aggro everyone. I don't know if everyone's aggroed on me. So at this point, I just want to fast travel out of here. I think a bunch of quests got completed here. Eddie's dead. Goblin Priestess might have been able to help us, but being a goblin proved to be fatal. Dreamer is bugging us. We reached the temple. Nightsong is going to be in here. Moonrise Towers is another thing. We can still rescue Volo. But I feel like I need a long rest. Before I can continue. Okay, this thing is here. The drums aggroed more people. The fire's still burning there. So can I just fast travel out of here? Oh, I'm inside. I don't think I can just fast travel. I need to get out. Okay. So we've been there. That's one way to go. This is to rescue Volo. We're not going to rescue him. I guess we have 3 quests here that require us to go through here, so might as well go through there. Alright, everybody, let's go. We're going through here. There's somebody there, but we're not going to interact with them right now. Okay, we're in a defiled temple. There is Palma here. Bodyguard of the High Priest is 75 HP. Let's all hide. Let's all go here. I said we're all hiding. lae'zel. We can pickpocket her, but I don't think I need to do that. And anyway, I'm here. How do I go from here to where else I need to go? I don't know. Maybe she's friendly. Maybe we don't need to fight. Let's just go.
I've seen everything.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
So sorry. I thought this is a latrine. Tried to convince you belong here. Buy your way in, and no way. Let's convince her. Deception's pretty darn good. I live here. Nice. 22. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but let's see. 20 only. Sheesh. I think I will use an inspiration and roll again. Let's use friends. Let's see if we can do it. Oh gosh. Let's use another inspiration. Are you serious? That's the best that I got? Let's roll again. Finally.
You managed to talk your way in. No easy feat.
Alright, well. We used... She's got 4 inspirations. I still have 2. This guy's got 1. If I take anything, she's gonna explode. So let's just walk on by. Can I actually examine her for a second? Oh, friends is about to expire. We need to move. That's the rocky crevice. We've been here. Yeah, let's see if the rest of the party will get any perception checks here. Oh, these just moved. That was interesting. Alright, anybody perceive anything here? Nobody?
That might be worth a look.
What? What might be worth a look? What did you see? There's obviously a way to go through here, but how? What's worth a look? The lever, okay. We'll have to lockpick it. Okay, it's not that bad. Cool. Alright, let's quick save. Let's go through. Oh, this is for the night song. We solved the puzzle, revealing a secret passage leads underground. Okay. Oh gosh. This is intense. What is going on here?
Careful, lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Oh my gosh, ladies, you are so beautiful. Gilded chest. Oh, dude, this place is humongous. I don't know if we're ready for this. Alright, let's just move slowly. Okay, journal updated. Trail goes cold in the underdark. Where is this night song? I don't know. Let's go slowly. There's lots of barrels here, which has me very nervous. Ancient sigil. Oh, no way. Waypoint discovered. Oh my goodness, yes. That is amazing. A potion of healing, yes. A logbook. Let's see. Okay, what is the logbook? Where is it? Mysterious shapes, signs of life, intelligent, no sightings. And saw statues down, shaped like drow. Spectators shouldn't do that. Either way, there's one less problem to worry about. What? Okay, that's a water barrel. Good. Did we activate this? If not, let's activate it. Okay, good. We've activated it. Another logbook. I love the fact that they whisper. Most of the small is left empty. I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known there were only a prelude. Okay. Blacksmith bellows. Okay.
Something good here, I hope.
No. A helmet. Let's pick that up. What is in the wheelbarrow? Cannot be added to inventory. I don't need to add it to inventory. What does a light hammer mean? Oh, it's light in weight. There's a great sword there. I don't think I need it. Scroll of Ray of Sickness. Glaive. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take the thieves' tools. Trident. Yeah, these are weapons. Heck yeah, we can sell them for money. What was that sound? What was that sound? Okay, interesting. This place is humongous. There's a body down there. Oh man, where do I even begin with this? Okay, let's quick save before we do anything. So I cannot interact. Can I interact with whatever is going on here? Hey, somebody's there. Oh gosh. Chick is up. We're leaving. We are leaving. Okay, now it's pretty scary. I don't know what that was. I didn't have time to see it. I freaked out and I'm going on. What is this night song? Nautiloid Crash Region. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this means. Whatever, we have a waypoint here. Actually, yeah, we have a waypoint. How are we doing? Okay, let's dispel your disguise. So we only have your cantrips and your two things here that you can do infinitely.
Give up now.
We have 2 level 1 spells from you.
Eager for battle.
We have some stuff available from you. Gale, we don't have anything. Dang. Okay.
Time to rest.
Do we want to go back and fight that thing? Let's get a quick look at it. What was it?
Doesn't work out, lae'zel. What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the creche, my kin will provide. Any failure will be mine alone.
If you say so.
Oh, the thing
Don't
is
expect me to
dead.
put all my eggs in the same basket.
A minotaur.
Curious to get yanked. Given the way they're birthed. Better not be cursed.
Something killed that minotaur.
Wonder what's past this.
We needed 20 here. I should be able to do it. No. Let's try again. We have plenty of kits. Okay, good. This guy had nothing on him. Okay.
Let's be on my way. Get back.
Death, you will not take me.
Okay, so whatever is there is definitely hurting us. Oh, maybe pull the lever. Did that stop them at all? So they're gaining their power. They're gaining their power from this thing. This thing, Moonstone. Oh, we can attack this.
Unity, fear, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Okay, so these things should calm down now, eh? Cool. Cool, we got some fire arrows. Let's see what else is here. We should do this just so we have view on what is going on. Titan Spain can still carry stuff, yes.
Feet.
Staff of the what? Staff of the Moon Maiden. Boring. Chasm Creeper. Ooh, yes.
That's curious.
Ooh, another rocky crevice. Oh boy. I mean, I took so much damage from those things.
What's hiding here?
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
I think we need to go back for a long rest. Let's go for a long rest. Yeah. Concentration broken. Why?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Someone wants to speak with me. Who? Who the heck wants to speak with me? I don't see. Well. Okay, well. What's up?
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Nervous.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an Illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Makes no sense.
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next.
Exactly.
And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out.
Yeah.
Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Okay, let's talk some more.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Your warlock that's proficient in melee. What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Mm-hmm. How did you end up chasing devils?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Hmm. And who's the
A
source?
powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
How did you become a blade?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What about the boy?
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Wow. Is that how you lost your eye?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Mm-hmm.
By all means. Anything more we should discuss?
Oh, my phone is not on silent. Whoopsie doopsie. Leave. You're really cool. If Gale starts acting really finicky, we might go with you for our caster, because you've got a tremendous melee thing. Do you have anything more to talk?
How can I help?
Yeah, let's talk about your condition.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Okay. Looks like I have nothing new to talk with anybody. You cannot fast travel right now. I know. Withers is here. Man, we gotta go to that other campsite. Where I put my stuff. Not the traveler's chest, the other chest. Okay, let's go to sleep. Fully resting. Use the required amount of camp supplies to fully rest. Okay, we got one supply pack. Full rest. There she be again.
Back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it.
But things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Who are you?
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer, just like you.
Well, then let me see you outside of my
Just like
dreams.
you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. To do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
What is the source?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
How are you offering this protection?
I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil.
This doesn't make any sense.
If we work together, we may turn this around.
You're like one of those telemarketers.
Yes. They need me. I have to go.
Of course. Where can I find you?
No. It isn't safe.
Oh,
The
please.
power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone.
Oh,
They want
gosh.
it back.
Well,
I will hold them off for as long as I can.
oh
but
my.
Sooner or later, I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
So basically, she stole some powers. She's protecting me. But she's protecting everybody. That still doesn't explain. Like, she's the source. She's in cahoots with the source. Whatever the source is, she's the one that's reaching out to us and trying to convince us of something. Because when these guys agreed to modify the tadpole, when did that happen? How did she magically get protection powers? Is the tadpole modified, or is she protecting us and that's the modification? And how did she survive long enough to acquire it? Like, there's so many holes in her story that need to be filled up, or I don't know. Okay, we've fully rested. Fully rested. Can anybody carry anything? Gale can carry a couple of things. We have a lot of barrels with us. We're ready to have fun. So let's go. Oh, she has something to say.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a good time.
Sure.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you.
Ooh.
Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Okay.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Okay, and that's how she got the scar. As a kid.
She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Okay. Say failed religion. Ugh, okay. Okay. So you're dedicated because you owe your life to her?
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Hmm. Mm, Actually, I'm curious to see what she's gonna react to my racial.
No doubt she feels the same way.
Since we had a dream again, let's talk to people.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Am I holding up?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Oh. Okay. Right, so there was this... What? Updated Daughter of Darkness. Okay. So there's this rocky crevice here. Let's go through it. Let's send you.
I wonder.
Let's send you and disguise as a ritual. And we'll hide you, and let's go here and see what's gonna happen. Oh. Came back out here. Okay. Fine. Never mind.
Perfectly hidden.
All right, what now?
Okay. Journal of a High Initiate. Alright, let's read it. Okay. Ancient Selenite Journal.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring.
Yeah.
You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Well chosen. Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms.
Yeah.
There will come a battle, of that I'm most certain. The one truth that fell out of the dream figure's cankered lips. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
When did I put that helmet on you? What could it be?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Okay. I was trying to click the skeleton, not you, but I appreciate your company. We have a lot in common, actually. Barricade, spear, bone cap, torch, crushed body. Okay. Another explosive barrel. Let's examine this 0 to 7. Wait, how much can I sell that for? Oh, can sell it for a little bit. Iridian crystal.
What the hells? This place is ready to collapse.
Ooh, nightlight. That is interesting. Let's do a quick save. Examine. What is this? A glowing fungus that responds to touch. These mushrooms are a rare comfort for travelers. Oh. Okay.
What's that? That wasn't a bullet, was it?
A what? A bullet. What is a bullet?
These fungal spores are everywhere.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They are coming. You are coming.
What do we just get? Okay. What is the effect that we have? Affected creatures can communicate telepathically with one another. Okay, that's good.
Can't slow down.
I guess this is something we use.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Mm-hmm. Don't have that. Religion, this feels holy. Consider what the appropriate ritual might be. We get a 15. Dang, we didn't do it. Let's roll again, yeah.
You know this, right? A blasphemous ritual that desecrates Lolth by offering your blood to honor the weak.
What does that mean? Sure.
The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Shadowheart is inspired. We get XP for that. Item received. Alright, how crazy is this? 4 to 13, a rare. Gale wants these. This, a finesse longsword that does slashing damage. And it gives me performance +1. Oh! I am proficient with this. Am I not? Longswords? No, I'm not proficient with it. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, good. Bam. Cool. What kind of helmet is this? Just a medium armor. Okay. So actually, let's look at our loot real quick. So maybe we have... What the heck is this? Okay. Let's sort it by type. Let's see. Is there anything really good here for anybody? A goblin bow. You, Gale, do not have a ranged, neither do you. In case of silence and you cannot use your cantrip, we should maybe have a ranged. So what can you do? Spellbook? No, not spellbook. What reactions do you have? Okay. So Gale and Shadowheart, I need to see light armor shields, light armor, medium armor shields. You can use short bows and light crossbows. Flails, ooh. Light crossbows. Just light crossbows. Okay. Okay, so light crossbows for everybody. So I'm not going to give you goblin bow because you are not proficient with it. I don't know if we have any crossbows. Light crossbows. Doesn't seem like we do. Minthara's at ease clothes. Funny. Looks like we picked up some green stuff. So this is a mace. Let's put it here for now. Nature's snare. No, what the heck? So 1 to 6 damage. You do 3 to 10. 1d8. And this is a 1d6 bludgeoning. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in fairy fire for 2 minutes. 2 turns if you miss an attack. No. It's definitely not. Then what we're keeping shapeshifter, chain shirt, medium armor. I don't think anybody can use this, so spider silk armor. Gain +1 to stealth. Advantage on constitution saving throws. Now what do you currently have? Take 1 less bludgeoning. So that might be interesting, because if we go back to the character sheet, you can do light armor, and so can you. Interesting, the wizard can use a shield, the bard cannot. Okay, so in that case, I can give you this. And I can wear this, so I can be fully, like I have 3 blues on me, which is insane. What about these boots? When you cast a spell that requires concentration, you gain momentum for 1 turn. You can't get knocked prone or moved against your will. Oh, this is really... and it's medium armor, so this is ideal for you. You already have boots, though, that give you the heal. So then we're going to put it on you. There you go. Alright. Cool. We do not have a ranged weapon, though, so if I see a light crossbow, we definitely need it for both of you guys. You can also... oh, you can use a short bow. Gale's the one that can only use light crossbows. He can use a spear? Okay. So you can use bows. Bows are short bows, I already forgot. Javelins, light crossbows, short bows. Yeah, short bows, okay. So 2 to 7. Okay, you've got yourself a short bow. Congratulations. Alright, let's do a little quick save.
Yes.
What the heck is a Timask? Also known as Devil's Mushroom for its mind-altering effects. Okay, we will not touch it.
Timasks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
All's well that ends.
Okay, well I took a damage there. Now let's do ranged.
Time to press ahead.
Okay, nobody walk in the thing. Oh gosh. Back. Something was about to happen. What is this? A glowing bulb. Alright, let's examine. This is burning. Okay. What is about to happen here? A lot of hallucination. That is what is about to happen. Alright. Well, let's get ready to have some fun. Oh, I need to cast all my things. I need to have them ready. Let's, hold on. Nice. Alright, I think... do we still want to have this? I guess we will wear it. Alright, so... let's start Speak with Dead. Speak with Dead is something that I have. I have 3 Lux. I have a Bardic Inspiration. Inspire an ally to add a 1d6 bonus to their next attack ability. Oh, I guess I must have used it on something silly. See invisibility until long rest. I want to do this. I need to have this on all the time.
There is work to do.
You have... Okay, and what else do you have? Until long rest. So this lasts until long rest. Ward and ally, they gain resistance to all damage. And +1 to their armor class and saving throws. 8 is also until long rest, but we'll use that later. Pass without a trace is until... Ooh! But it uses a level 2, it's not a ritual. Okay. So I think I do want to ward lae'zel. So she is currently... Why is she only 15 AC? What the heck? Here you go. We're both warded. Takes the same amount of damage. Oh, what? Ward and ally, they gain resistance to all damage and +1 to their armor, class, and saving throw. So why does this affected entity has a +1? Throws resistance to all damage. Each time it takes damage, the spellcaster takes the same amount of damage. That doesn't... That's not in the tooltip here. Oh, that is so sneaky. Alright, well, her AC is 16 and now at least. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that we can do here. lae'zel is same as always. You've got your arcane recovery, which is cool. Can't cast spells not proficient with equipped boots. What boots did I just give you? Apparently you're not proficient in them. When you cast a spell that requires concentration, you gain momentum. Oh, it's medium armor. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Here's your normal boots back. Constitution saving throws +1, dexterity saving throws. Oh, okay. This is medium armor, medium. Okay. So if I switch these two, not much changes. Constitution instead of dexterity. What is her 15 constitution, 13 dexterity. Okay. Your circlet is just a circlet. No additional protection. Okay, and if I give you this, you have some constitution saving throws. It's time you wore some proper armor, lady. You can keep your circlet, but it's not useful. Oh, I can zoom them in here still. Nice. Trident. 1 to 7 bludgeoning and burning. Huh. Didn't know you could use this as a club. Interesting. Any of these shields do anything special? Wait, I cannot use a shield, right? Not on Titan's Bane. I don't know why this lights up. Not proficient. Using a shield will increase your armor, but your lack of training will give you disadvantage on some rolls that stop you from casting spells. Okay, so I don't want to do that, yes. Okay, so let's see. Can I look at my spells now? Yes, I can. Until long rest is also mage armor. Oh, armor class plus your dex. I mean, I'm at 15 with a shield that I am proficient in. And you're going to take me to 13 plus dex, which is 1. So 14. So actually this spell, protect a target. Nobody needs this. Okay, if I give it to Titan's Bane, he'll have 15 AC. I don't think that's huge. I need to swipe mage armor out. Does not do anything. Unless if I do it at 2. No, it won't do anything. Okay. 10 turns. Mage hand, minor illusion. Okay. Alright, we're done looking at that. Let's do a nice little quick save. And let's see what the heck is about to happen here.
Well, in it.
Okay, entering turn-based mode. My turn. I don't know what is happening here. Let's help him up. Let's run back up. Let's run back up.
Excellent choice.
Let's run back up and cast minor illusion right there. Minor illusion got knocked down. That's hilarious.
One day I'll catch a break.
And let's do a mage hand. Not enough space. Or the dismiss, summon, fly, shove. Fly to a target position. I don't know. There's a cat somewhere. Oh, my cat, yeah. Why can't I exit? What? What is happening?
Direct me.
Is my game bugged? Exit turn-based mode. Yeah, we're entering it right now. Let's examine this thing. This thing is a monstrosity. It is a boulette. And it looks absolutely awesome. Don't know if it has eyes. It doesn't look like it does. Maybe these little things? It has dark vision. It has opportunity attacks. It is territorial. Will attack other monstrosities before going after smaller prey. Oh, that's good to know. So 2 of them might fight. It's got 2 int. Okay. It's got 2 int. It is heavy. It's got 125 hit points. We are ready for it. Let's cantrip it. Let's try and ice it down. Or do we want to minor illusion? This spell can be cast while you're silenced. Let's do a minor illusion right there. Does this show me how much movement it has? 17 EC. Movement speed 0. Okay. Alright, now we've got the mage hand. Let's go here. Okay, so this has initiative now. I have disadvantage because we are outside of normal range. I will... Wait, my concentration spell is this? No, this is not a concentration spell. Okay, so my concentration spell will be resistance on lae'zel. Okay, go hand. Throw something. We have nothing to throw. Hide. I don't know if we'll manage to hide. What is wrong with this hand?
Got to concentrate.
I don't want to flee. I want to fight this thing, but... Fly to location. Okay. I don't know why is this hand doing this? Why can I not end? Why can I not end? What is this bug? Okay, end turn. Finally, now it worked. Okay. So what can you do? Yeah, you end your turn too. Oh my gosh, now you're stuck. Okay, so what I ended up doing was I made a save game. And then I loaded that save game, and that's what fixed it. But I don't know why the bug is happening. It's quite annoying. It's quite irritating. Come on, load faster. I didn't pause the video because I didn't think the loading would take this long. Okay, so the dead tree, dead tree. Okay, that worked. No, these two are stuck. Okay, let's dismiss this. Okay, I don't know why we're still bugged on this. Does she need to use up her movement? Okay, game. Why you do this game? Why you bug out game? You cannot target enemies. Well, that's good to know. I am stuck. Okay, well then.
This way.
I am gonna be loading game to prior to this encounter, because that seems really annoying. Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting. With haste.
3 of us are knocked down. Okay, let's bring you up. Everyone got knocked down. Everybody got damaged. Alright. What happened? 2 people are dead? No. What? How did I lose 2 people? Okay, we need to distract this thing. Investigation failed. Oh gosh. Revive, scroll, not enough resources. What do you mean not enough resources? He doesn't have one? Yeah, he does. Oh, it uses an action. Oh gosh. Alright.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I have helped you. What is this thing gonna do? Deadly leap. Wait, what? Uses Titan's Bane, okay. 26. Oh gosh, is this guy gonna wipe me? Let's revive you over here. Okay. I cannot help you, so I'm gonna run away. Oh gosh. Okay, that's good. Alright, we need to Ray of Frost this thing and slow it down. Critical miss. Run. Wait, doesn't she get a turn? Oh, she died. Oh, the thing burrowed.
Let us confer. To the rescue.
Okay, we got royally spanked by that. Massively. I'm not even going to bother healing because this thing's just going to one-shot us again.
Timisk and torch stalks. Great. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
I don't know what the radius is. Okay, we'll wait for that to clear up.
Should mind my stab.
What the heck? I don't want to be there. I want to shoot that. Oh, Scroll of Shatter. What is this? Oh, okay. Never mind. Dead Durgar. Oh, there's the light crossbow for you.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Duergar.
Okay, well, let's talk to them. Corpse 2 damage, corpse 2 damaged. Okay, well, We can talk to this one.
The corpse remains silent.
Remain silent. Great. Did somebody else do it? No.
Looking ahead.
Okay.
The corpse does not respond.
Man. Why give me an ability if you don't let me use it?
The corpse remains silent.
Yeah. Wow, so useful.
How much farther can I go? A camp. Looks abandoned.
Yeah, looks pretty dead to me. Glowing gem, what does this do? It's got massive resistances, okay. Executed deep gnome, okay, that's a good sword. Is that thing gonna come and attack us again, though? Can I talk to anybody?
Speak.
Was hoping someone would have some information on how to defeat that big ugly guy, but I guess not. Okay, let's just continue going down, see what happens.
You were swallowed by a
Uh-oh.
chorus of turbulent music. Through
I did
one
not notice
creature
that.
sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Plant zombies, nice.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
Yeah. Why am I so dark?
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Focus and connect with the sovereign. Oof. Persuasion, insight, intimidation. Draw. To enter dark to my home, I don't need your permission. That's good. Barm. Ooh. Let's try and get an insight. Oh, for 5, I don't need to use my luck. What is the insight?
Detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
Mm-hmm. I sense your fear. I've come to aid you. Let's do that.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he expects me where? A deep hole. Oh gosh, there's so much stuff to explore. Spore servant, spore this. Okay, how do I heal up? I believe if I throw this, yeah, so if I ungroup, if I get Gale, and I put him here, then I bring Titan over here. If I throw this, I can heal everybody with the throw, right? Only 2 people. Okay, let's try throwing again. Again, only 2 people. Okay, let me try getting some distance. I have disadvantage on them. Okay, let's just heal them then. This one did not heal up at all, ever. Okay, let's throw one more. There you go, now she healed up a bit. Let's throw one more. We'll have to make a bunch of these. He didn't heal up, okay. lae'zel is maxed out. Okay. And your thing, do you have something that's coming back on short rest? This can be used only outside of combat. Heal all allies you can see. Alright. We can do another one. This isn't a long one. We're not going to do this one. Alright, let's do another one of these. Okay, fine. Let's quick save, end it here, and we'll resume next time.